Hi, I'm Zachary Cowan, the author of the Study Daily books, and thanks for joining me for a look at Doctrine and Covenants, section 32. This is a missionary call to Parley P. Pratt and Ziba Peterson, and today missionary calls are really familiar. We get them all the time, and we look forward to them. We invite people over, and we do that. But back then, not very much. This was an unusual experience. And so every word of section 32 and the section heading, this very small revelation, was important because it teaches significant truths about missionary work and what to expect and how to do it. So go ahead, pause your video, and then go read section 32 and the heading, all 5 verses, and look for what truths and principles you can learn about missionary work just from this brief section. All right, see you in a bit. Thanks for studying. I hope you found some great things. Nearly every single verse and the heading, there's some significant truth that it teaches us about missionary work, like the idea to be meek. Well, what exactly is meekness? Anciently, the word meek, we think of meekness, it's this be super calm and collected, and you're willing, like people can push you around a little bit, but that is not the context of meek. Anciently, the word meek meant to do this or to have this ability. It meant that you had a sword, you knew how to use it, and you kept it sheathed. That's meekness. That you have power to destroy and you choose not to. You have power to yield to the will of God. That is a powerful thing. We learned about the importance of missionary campaigns, about giving heed to prophets and the Holy Ghost and to our leaders. All in this section, we learned that Jesus Christ is our advocate, and he's going to be there in the midst of us doing missionary work. Now, Ziba Peterson will stay a member for a few years, and eventually he'll be excommunicated. Parley P. Pratt will go on to become an apostle. He is one of the great missionaries of this dispensation. And his conversion story is absolutely incredible, where he feels he's running a very successful little farm, and he feels that he should give it up, and that he and his wife should go on the road to preach the gospel. So off they go, and one night, coming down the canal, he feels impressed to get off, and of course it's near Palmyra, and he learns of the Book of Mormon. And when he finally gets his hands on the Book of Mormon, he can't put it down. He doesn't want to eat, he doesn't want to sleep, he just wants to read the Book of Mormon, and it devours him, and he just is so excited. You can learn more about the conversion of Parley P. Pratt in Saints Volume 1, pages 92 through 94. And of course, he becomes a great missionary. And this mission that he's called upon to go, the greatest success of it is because of Parley P. Pratt. They pass through Kirtland, Ohio. And in Kirtland, Parley says, I want to take them up and meet this former religious teacher that I had named Sidney Rigdon. And of course, all of Sidney's people that he has had are prepared to accept the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's because Parley P. Pratt, who is so great at hearing and following the gospel. Well, thank goodness we get to be a part of this great work. And the principles are still the same. That as we heed the Holy Ghost, and as we go forward, and as we're meek and lowly in heart and teachable and go forth with companions, Jesus Christ will be in the midst of us doing this great work as well. All right, see you next time as we study section 33.